Okay, hello guys. I will be doing a house tour of my Victorian house. I don't know what's going on with my audio, so I'm gonna try to match it up as much as I can to the video of what's going on. I don't even have my AirPods either. I think one of the kids took my AirPods, so now my audio is messed up and I have no AirPods. But I'm gonna try my best to match it up. I think here I was talking about how I wish they would let us resize that garden, because you can't resize it. You can't resize that fountain, that oversized fountain. Oh yeah, this is when a random person just pulled up to my house and I kind of got surprised and didn't even know how she got through because it was like a little fence. I think I might have opened it low-key. I don't know. But then here's the statue again because I saw her blue hair in the background. How is she doing that? But here we have a bird bath. It's a little awkward because I don't know what to say. Oh yeah, this is the tour. This is what it's looking like. This is where I noticed that my solar panel is dirty. I did clean it. Okay. It's clean now. Okay, so when are we going to get to the porch? Oh, we're not at the porch yet. We're just walking around. Okay, and this is the porch. I just added seating. What are we looking at? Oh yeah, this is when I realized she was my front yard neighbor. And then there's more seating, more plants. I don't know, I just like to add plants to fill up the spaces. You come inside and there's a custom chair because I needed something small enough to fit into this small little area, so I had to make it custom. And then I just added more plants, a mirror, and a stool to fill up the space, and I did wallpaper as well. And then this is like, I try to minimize as much as I could like ceiling light because there's not that much good ceiling light, but there are still like chandeliers and fans, so it is what it is. And then you have this table. It's just filled with candles again. Like I said, I wanted to minimize as much as I could the ceiling lights, so I added a lot of candles and a lot of like lamps and wall lamps as well. And then you have the fireplace, and then you have Lizzie Hearts from Ever After High. They need to return Ever After High. Like, what the heck? Why do they have to cancel such a good show? I always mourn it like every single day. And then over here, we have this storage area, and there's like all these decals. None of these decals are mine, by the way. So I don't take credit for them. I found them on Pinterest. So if you're looking for decals, go on Pinterest because I swear that's where you'll find the best ones. Especially if you're looking for a particular theme, go on Pinterest. I also have that clock. I usually don't like to do items as like, what are they called, posters? Because they just don't look realistic. But I know that's like a trend in Bloxburg. But I just don't like it. But this is the living room. This is where I'm showing that I didn't finish putting like random decor on that table. I didn't know how to decorate it, so I just left it empty, to be honest. And then this is the living room. I wanted to add more like posters to the windows so that people wouldn't be able to see inside, but they're super expensive and I'm trying to save up as much money as I can. And then these are the Victorian couches I use. You actually cannot, like, if you decorate one side of the couch, you can't sit on that couch. Like, you can only sit on the side that you didn't decorate. I didn't know that until like afterwards when I was out of build mode. I came out of build mode and I couldn't sit on that side. But yeah, this is just like more storage. I don't know what those things are called, but I just added them around the house. And then we have the frames. Oh my gosh, I spin around the camera a lot. But then we have a Beauty and the Beast and the Sleeping Beauty one. They match. I found them on Pinterest, like I said. Pinterest is your go-to. And then there's more storage. This is where I add like my Beauty and the Beast picture. I love Beauty and the Beast. Oh, that's my favorite movie. Something about the Beast. Whew, he's might hear me out. But anyways, I have my Welcome to Bloxburg trophy and that cube trophy. I don't know where I got it for. I can't remember. I swear if this video plays 2 audios, I might crash out. And then it's just like a shelf of random things. This is the dining table. I do know that they have bigger dining tables, but I decorated this house before they started adding more items. So That's why there are two tables combined together. Am I going to change it? Probably not. Because it's too late. Too late now. But yeah, I didn't make it into a sunroom because this house, you are going to see later that it does have another seating area. So I just ended up making it into a dining room because I didn't know what else to do. And then I do try to like change the pictures for like seasons or holidays because I keep the frames in the garage so that when I do have holidays, I don't have to look again for the decal. I just take the frame out of the garage, place it on the wall, put those frames into the garage. You know, do a little switcheroo. And then I did that little greenhouse thing. I always forget all about it, but I did remember it this time. And there's like a little princess. I forgot what that movie. Oh, it's the Wicked movie. She reminds me of that movie. And then Maddie from Ever After High. Because what an icon. Ain't it right? And then this is the laundry room. Came out pretty cute. And there goes another lamp. Look at the wallpaper. The wallpaper is so cute. It's like rabbits doing garden work, doing laundry. There's even like a little baby rabbit jumping around. It's so cute. I found that one on Pinterest. I was obsessed with it when I found it. I was just nervous. I was like, oh, is it going to come out blurry? But it actually came out good. And then here's the kitchen. And then I did reuse 2 of those top frames from the beach house because I didn't know what else to put. The Strawberry Shortcake picture I found on Pinterest. The ladybug as well. Like I said, none of these are mine. I didn't make these decals. I just went on Pinterest. Okay? So I'm not trying to take credit for any of these decals. And then I added a little dining area. I was actually going to do a booth, but I didn't like the idea. So I just added like a little small dining table. I didn't want to do a dining table because I already had a bigger dining table. It didn't make sense, but I didn't know what else to fill it up. And I do try to add desserts. Like I have that carrot cake. I try to add desserts that kind of go with the holiday. But I didn't change it. I still have that carrot cake representing Easter, but I do have wallpaper in the kitchen. I don't know why I'm standing still. Oh, this is what I'm explaining how I was going to add the cabin theme. No, not cabin theme. The cabinets that kind of came out with that toaster. I don't know what they're called, but I was going to do that. Wow, I move so slow. Like, what am I doing? But, oh yeah, here's more storage to fill up the space. I added a whole bunch of frames. This one's actually Cinderella, so it goes with the ones from downstairs. And then we have Laguna from Monster High, because I love Monster High. If you didn't notice, you can go on YouTube and you can find like free Monster High movies. I'm so for real. I'm still mad that Netflix never put them back. And then this room, it was empty for so long. This room was so empty. I didn't know what to do with it. And then when it came out with the school update, I was just like, you know what? What if we just add a piano and then just put vinyls? I did put those posters, the autographs from like the movie update they came out with, the movie theaters, when they added it and they were doing the premiere. So I did add them there. And then this is where I have my strawberries, my insect motel. I don't know what's wrong with my insect motel, but I never see no butterflies come out of it. People say place it down, you'll see butterflies. I never see nothing come out of it. I think only one time, and it was really rare. Ew, why am I doing that with my words? This is the guest bathroom. I just added more storage, double sinks, and more frames. Yeah, it's just like random stuff. I wasn't really going for a theme. I try to keep it as put together as I could, but I think I did go off theme a lot. I don't like that wallpaper, but I couldn't find anything else to put for like the bathroom, so it is what it is. And then here's the other sitting area. This is why I didn't do a sitting area in the sunroom, because then it would be too much. I already didn't even want to add another sitting area, but I didn't know what else to do with this area, so yep, added a second living room. And then you go in here, and this is the guest bedroom. I really like this room. I like the simplicity of it. I think it looks better than the master bedroom, honestly. I hate the color of the laundry basket. I don't know why I colored the laundry basket that. But this is the room that has the fake balcony. I was going to add a door and make the balcony usable, but it didn't look good from the outside, so I was just like, we'll scratch the idea and we'll just make it into a fake one. And then you go into the art room. I really like the art room. It's nice. I just like adding art rooms in offices. But I like to add color though. I don't like simple basic colors, you know? Like, make it pop. Make it pop girly. But here we just have, like, the desk. I don't know why the heck I'm standing there for so long. Oh, I think... Never mind. But, yeah, I didn't know what that was. Those are the spray cans. They literally redid the design. And they look so much better now, to be honest. They look like spray cans for real. And then I did like more Monster High. They also redid the paint cans. I don't know when they did that. I think they might have done it when the school update came out. But shoot, I don't know. And then those pictures are like low-key matching. Okay, now back to it. But yeah, I chose those two pictures because they were matching. They actually did look like they were painted. So I just felt like they matched the vibe, and that's what I did. But yeah, I thought that was pretty cool that they redesigned the paint. Like, I never really liked it, so it's nice that they redid it. But then here's where I added the kill machine, and then my little clay table to do pottery. And then this is like more storage. I actually got the idea of the papers and like the umbrellas to recolor it off of Pinterest, I think. But yeah, and then I added this mural because I thought it was very beautiful. I'm still obsessed with it. And then I just added more random stuff, like storage. I didn't know what to do, so I just placed stuff. And then the Monster High posters, because it's so good. Like, Monster High is so good. Now I want to watch a Monster High movie now. And now we're entering into the master bathroom. Now, usually the master bathroom is connected to the master bedroom, but I couldn't figure out a way. So I just couldn't have them connected. But yeah, we have a BTS picture because I love BTS. And then we have double C's as well. We have a heart window. And then, you know, that wallpaper doesn't look too good either. But I didn't know what to add, so I just went with it. And then here's my double C's. Now, those soaps are dark colored and don't match the vibe because I colored them that color for Christmas and I kind of forgot to recolor them back. So that's why they're kind of like really standing out. But I also love the wallpaper in here. It matches so good with the wall color. Like, oh, I don't know. That just came out perfect. And then I just added a mirror, a stool, and some plants because I didn't know what to do with that corner. And then we go into the master bedroom. I don't like the carpets, like the circle one and the rectangle one. I don't really like the colors of them and the texture, but I think I was just like kind of giving up on this room because I kept recoloring stuff. But yeah, that's what it looks like. I just added wallpaper, a fireplace, a divider with like an ottoman, and I just added like socks because I know some people like to do that in their houses to make it look like it's lived in. And then this is the closet. I love the wallpaper in this closet. It has like swans, ballerinas, roses. I love that decal. I just like how it has like the bugs inside of it with the flowers sticking out. It just looks so good. But yeah, I love that decal. I don't know. This closet came together. It's pretty simple, but I just like it. And then I wanted some shelves to add, but the shelves are too big. So I just did like some structure and just made it small. And then I put the perfumes and they fit so good. Like the way I accidentally did that and it came out like pretty cute. I don't know. But yeah, this is where I'm showing off that I made small little shelves. I just like the idea of it. I really do. Now we're going downstairs to the backyard that never got finished because I didn't know what to do with it. Like, I really didn't. But yeah, there's more fruit trees because I like to harvest them. And then I did like a wraparound porch to match like the upstairs because, you know, the structure of the upstairs. And then I should have replaced that table with the new table, but I kind of forgot. And then you just have like plants, like flowers, the boots. I don't know. I never really finished the backyard because, you know, when you're doing something and then your mind kind of just like blanks out and then you kind of forget about it and then you don't really want to work on it. That wheel isn't supposed to be there. I just kind of randomly placed it when the update came out. I wanted to do random things. But yeah, this is my driveway. It's pretty long. Usually during the holidays, it looks really nice because I'll put like lights, but I was supposed to put lights, but I forgot, not gonna lie. but we just had my carry car, then the motorcycle. I remember so many times I wanted a motorcycle because I've been playing Bloxburg since like 2018. And that's not the motorcycle I wanted, to be honest. But the motorcycle I wanted was a little bit more expensive, and that's all I could afford with the Bloxburg I saved up. This is the garage. I do use those decals, and those are the frames that I switch out in the sunroom. I got like Valentine's, Easter, Halloween, Christmas. They look really nice. I've never bought the new Jeep. Oh, and this is where I'm going to show what I do with those decals. I just use the transparent decals, and then I just place them onto the roof. It looks so good during Christmas time. I know it might not look that amazing right now, but once all the lighting and the inflatables are on and all the decor, the snow, it just looks good. Okay, it looks good. I wish I would have took a screenshot of what it looks like during the holidays, but I didn't. And then I do put that one right there, and then it just fills in that like empty wall space. That's why I low-key don't want to add structural, because then if I add structural, I can't really put those decals on, because then it'll get in the way. And then here are my gargoyles. I really just did this Victorian house because I wanted to put gargoyles. Because if you watch Monster High, then you know that there are some monsters that are like gargoyles. I can't remember the name of the girl with like the pink hair, but yeah, this was for her, baby girl. Baby girl, if you watching this, I put gargoyles in my house. Nah, let me stop. I just really love Monster High. You get what I mean? But yeah, this is what it looks like. My nasty solar panels. I do use those because I'm going to save up as much money as I can. But ew, my moods were down. That's disgusting. I'm just playing. But I think this was like the end of the video. Yeah. I don't know. Showing my bill. But I hope y'all enjoyed this video. I'm cleaning up my solar panel because it was really nasty. But I hope y'all enjoyed this video. If y'all have any suggestions on any games to play, please let me know. And if you have any comments on what I can do to better my house, let me know that too. Because I'm not good with structurals. Like, I literally respect anybody that does mobile and are able to do the most detailed builds. Because when I tell you I go on Pinterest and I see some of the most detailed builds on mobile, I'd be like, what? That is crazy. Like, that is insane. But yeah, respect to them, because I could never. Like, I already work on this for like 5 hours, and this is what I get. So I can't even imagine working on a house for more than like the amount of time I work on these simple houses. But I do like this house. I've had this house maybe like a good 7 months. So if it's lasted that long, that means I like it. But yeah, comment down, like, subscribe, if you want.